Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Tuesday, 29th of August 2023. So US stocks managed to hold on to their gains while the US curve bull steepened during the electronic session of yesterday, and also bonds and the dollar quiet. Stock squeeze higher as event risk heavy week looms. And what they mean by that, it's the jobless week. We've got ADP on Wednesday, and then we've got the non-farm payrolls on Friday. That's what it's talking about. Also got the JOLTS as well. That's out this afternoon at 3 p.m, so that could have an impact on the market. Got a new one here for me, 2 p.m, the S&P and CS Composite 20-year HPI year on year. I haven't got a clue what that is. Let's just have a look. The change in the selling price of single-family homes in 20 metropolitan areas. I've never seen that one before. Next release. Let's have a look at a graph. It's only been out for years, but I've never seen it. Let's have a look at the graph. Yeah, it goes back for decades, but I've never seen that before. So they may have upgraded it from a medium impact to a high impact one. I don't know why. It seems rather odd, but it's a new one on me, but it's been around for a long time. Okay, let's have a look at the market, see what they did during Friday in the electronic session yesterday and what they're doing overnight. So let's kick off, have a look at the Dow. So in the Dow yesterday, well, let's go back to Friday. The market managing to move higher on demand, and yesterday managing to move higher because nobody was selling into it. Basically, we're at the 50 EMA. Could be a bit of resistance there. The market sideways to higher overnight, but not at yesterday's high. That's just up here. But you can see that we're sort of heading towards that at the moment as the market sits on yesterday's close there. German DAX, similar picture, buying on Friday, reversing the market also during the electronic session yesterday, trading up towards the 78.89. Needs to take out both of these areas and the 50 EMA to move higher. There's more resistance here and also here as well. So that's what we'll be looking for during today if the market's got the impetus to do this. Also down on the electronic session yesterday morning, as soon as the Dow kicked off, well, what would have been the Dow cash at 230, the market moving to the upside there, but also above yesterday's high, different from the Dow with regards to the German DAX there. Meanwhile, in the S&P 500, this too also moving higher for 2 days, one Friday, one Monday electronic, just creeping through the 50 and the 200 EMA there. Watch the 78.89, and then we'll have some resistance up in this area and also the high of Thursday's bar there as well. 30-minute, very choppy yesterday for an electronic session. That's unusual. It really is choppy for an electronic session there. So but nonetheless, the market's broken through and heading towards yesterday's high. But that's choppy, that is. The FTSE moving up nicely at the moment, gapping up as well. It needs to come back and fill. Well, it's filled the gap, traded down, came back. Market needs to get above the 62% retracement there as well in the daily in order to move higher. In the 30-minute chart, we were up, we were down, we were up, and we're also through yesterday's high, which you can see already. So the market are quite happy to move higher there. I haven't got any pivots because we got this rollover which we have on a bank holiday, which is a pain in the proverbial. But we know we're through yesterday's high because we can see that in the daily chart there. And in the US dollar, a bit of weakness during Friday. No, yesterday it was up on Friday. Weakness yesterday, and sitting on the 5-bar moving average at the moment, trying to hold some momentum. So let's have a look at the metals before we finish off and await the opening of the German DAX futures. Well, I'm shocked that the silver market is still being allowed to move to the upside. But then given the economic news this week, I wouldn't be at all surprised if we don't see the slam return, unless they're happy for it to at last move to the upside. But we've got a bit to go yet, even just to get through these. As I've said before, until we get through $30 an ounce, which is $6 away, I'm going to remain pessimistic on this market being allowed to move to the upside. It's been like this for years. decades to be precise. So it's got to get through $30. Yesterday allowed to move up. They tried to mark it down, then brought it back. The moment we're going through yesterday's high, we might get a bit of a surge. We'll just have to wait and see. In the gold market, also moving higher, due for a bit of a pullback, and the same in the 30-minute chart there. Yesterday up quite nicely for the gold market, and then coming back, and at the moment again also trying to get through yesterday's high for this market. And finally, in the gold-silver ratio, sideways, but showing red there. Will it break the low to the left? We'll just have to wait and see. So with that will do it for this one. Like I say, there's a lot of news out this week. Let's just have a look at what else. No, I've covered today, so that's fine. So yeah, let's see what happens during today, particularly the kickoff at 7 a.m. So with that, as ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next.